Hey, what's up family? It's your boy LaRon, and we back with another video. You see the thumbnail, see what this video is about, but before we get into that, I want to say what's up to my subscribers. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are new, please consider hitting subscribe and turn on notifications, because on this channel we do thought-provoking videos, reaction videos, such as this one right here, and once a month I do a review on a black-owned product. Also, now I'm starting a new show called Wednesday Night Live, where we have guests come on, talk about their businesses, talk about current topics and events and things of that nature, and we just sit back and chill and talk. So if you're into that kind of content, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, and please like and share this content. All right, you see the thumbnail. Disclaimer, I was nervous about putting this video out or even making this video because I know the term that's used in this video is not YouTube friendly, right? So the term is ivermectin, right? So that's the medicine that Joe Rogan used to fight COVID. He had a doctor on his podcast, Sunjay Gupta. That's a doctor that's from CNN, and Joe Rogan just brought it to this dude's chest because CNN was making claims that he was using horse medicine, right? So he said, I'm surprised that this guy even came on Joe Rogan's show, knowing all the slander that CNN did, and him being the medical advisor for CNN. Like, if I worked for CNN and knowing what CNN did to Joe Rogan, I would not be going on CNN. I'd be like, I'm good, I won't go to Joe Rogan's show. But maybe he going on Joe Rogan's show for a reason. So I'm gonna pull this clip up about Joe Rogan just bringing it to his chest. And in the comments, I want y'all to let me know, like which way did Joe Rogan bring it to his chest? Was it like a move from Street Fighter? Was it like the flash kick from Guile? Was it like Dalsum with the arms stretching out? Was it a Ayukin, like the uppercut that Ken and Rai used to do? Was it a tiger uppercut like Sagi used to do? Was it like that the M. Bison used to come with the joint, like, you know what I'm saying, when M. Bison come at you when he's on fire, when he comes to your chest? Anyway, Joe Rogan just brought it to his chest, and let me know which to the chest move that you remember from Street Fighter 2. Not those new Hyper Street Fighters, whatever, like the original Street Fighter 2. Not Street Fighter 1, nobody played that. I'm talking about only on Street Fighter 2. If you haven't played Street Fighter 2, after you watch this video, go back and watch like some old Street Fighter 2 clips and see like the moves. Then come back and leave a comment of who you think, what character from Street Fighter 2 brought it to the chest, like how Joe Rogan brought it to CNN's chest. All right, so let's get into this video.
No. We're not.
The rest of them are all lying about me taking horse medication. And we should talk about that.
That bothered you.
It should bother you, too. They're lying at your network about people taking human drugs versus drugs for veterinary.
Calling it a horse dewormer is not a flattering thing. I get that.
It's a lie.
You see how your man, Mr. Dr. Gupta, is trying to deflect it? I find that kind of amusing.
It's a lie on a news network, and it's a lie that's a willing... That's a lie that they're conscious of. This is not a mistake.
Yeah.
They're unfavorably framing it as veterinary medicine.
Well, the FDA put this thing out. You saw that. Did you see that thing that the FDA put out?
You see, he's not trying to speak on what Joe Rogan is talking about. He's talking about, yo, y'all say this on your channel. You were a doctor on this channel. He's bringing it to this dude's chest, and this dude is bringing up all types of other stuff.
What did the FDA put out?
It was a tweet, and it was snarky. I admit it. They said, you are not a horse, you are not a cow, stop taking this stuff, or something like that.
Why would you say that when you're talking about a drug that's been given out to billions and billions of people, a drug that was responsible for one of the inventors of it making winning the Nobel Prize in 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a drug that has been shown to stop viral replication in vitro. You know that, right? Why would they lie and say that's horse dewormer? I can afford people medicine, motherfucker. This is ridiculous. It's just a lie.
I don't think anyone is...
But don't you think that a lie like that is dangerous on a news network when you know that they know they're lying?
Yo, he is bringing it to this man's chest, and he looks so uncomfortable. He looks so uncomfortable in this video. Shout out to Joe Rogan for this.
Know that they know that I took medicine. Like, here it is. This is ivermectin.
You got
this
it with
right
you.
Here. Somebody gave it to me.
All right, hang on. The thing is, we're like going so fast. Like, I feel like I'm missing.
Do you think that's a problem, that your news network lies?
Well, I don't.
Dude.
I mean, what did they say?
They lied and said I was taking horse dewormer. First of all, it was prescribed to me by a doctor.
Yeah.
Now he's like, what did they say? What did they say? Like he know what they said. He know what they said on CNN, because we all do. Because CNN was like one of the main news network that was running with the story.
Along
They
with
shouldn't have said
a
it was
bunch of other medications.
If you got a human pill, because there were people that were taking it, the veterinary medication, and you're not, obviously. You got it from a doctor, so that it shouldn't be called that. Ivermectin can be a very effective medication for parasitic disease, and as you say, it's probably, I think what, 250 million people have taken it around the world.
More,
I get that.
Way more.
So
way more. Billions of people have taken it.
Can I just come back to the one I want to talk about? Two things on the ledger.
You have, before we get to that, does it bother you that
Yeah, he's really trying to deflect it. He's like, let me try to move. Joe Rogan is not having it. Joe Rogan is, matter of fact, I mentioned Street Fighter, but now I want to mention Mortal Kombat. It's just Joe Rogan right now is like Scorpio. So he's throwing that dart in his chest and telling him to get over here. Like he's trying to leave, and he hit him with that dart and tell him get over here.
the news network you work for out and out lied, just outright lied about me taking horse dewormer?
They shouldn't have said that.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
You didn't ask? You didn't think that was you're the medical guy over there.
I didn't ask. I should have asked before.
But they
coming
did
on
it
your
with
podcast.
such glee.
No,
Yes,
Joe.
they did. I watched.
Yeah, when you seen those clips from CNN, MSNBC, and everything like that, it was glee. He's correct about that. I do agree. I remember seeing that. I was like, damn, like they had that look. They had that look in their face, like.
I watched.
You watched? No, I don't think there's
Yes,
glee.
they did.
No one takes.
Joe Rogan says he has COVID.
Hey, yo, before, I don't know if I could blow this up or not. That's the biggest I can make it in the screen. But, yo, your man is sweating. Like, you can see his the sweat coming off his nostril.
Livestock drug despite warnings. Yeah.
So Joe Rogan now pull up the receipts of CNN with these videos with this dude sitting right there, who's the in-house doctor, the medical advisor for CNN, and right there on the ticker says Joe Rogan says he has COVID, taking livestock drugs despite warnings. So Dr. Gupta said that they didn't do it. Joe Rogan got the receipts and he pulled up the clip.
Jamie had to pull this up.
You want to play it?
Does she?
This
have
is your
glee?
news network.
I'm gonna watch.
Let's see.
I'm gonna watch.
Rogan telling his 13 million Instagram followers that he was treated with several drugs, and he included ivermectin on the list, a drug used for livestock. The FDA and the CDC warn against using to treat COVID.
Turns out I got COVID.
Look, they put a yellow
we
filter on
immediately
me
through
too.
the kitchen sink at it. All
They
kinds
did.
of meds. Monoclonal
You see the original
antibodies,
video versus that? I look like shit there.
Z-Pak,
Do you know that?
I think you look good.
Pause. It's enough.
Prednisone.
I don't
That's
think
enough, Jamie.
I don't think Aaron had glee.
Oh,
See, now he want to go back to the glee. How about going back to the lie? Going back to the lie, like, yo, you guys are out here really flat out lying.
it's more Brian Stelter was the gleeful one. But the point is, that's a lie.
It can be used for humans. I get it. I totally.
Not just could be used for humans, is often used for humans, along with all the other drugs I took, all human drugs.
Yes.
They know it's a human drug,
It's right. But
and they lied.
the thing
It's defamatory.
it is. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
It's defamatory, right?
Well, I don't know if it's defamatory.
I bet it is.
Well, I'm not a lawyer.
It's
But-
a lie.
Well, see, here's the thing. You can have nuanced discussions about this.
No,
right?
you can't.
Yeah,
You can't have nuanced discussions about lying about someone taking horse.
How your man gonna say we can have a nuanced discussion about this? Dude. Nah, like Joe Rogan said, it's a flat out lie. It's a flat out lie.
There was no glee, by the way, from her. She
Wow,
was. And I
I
don't
didn't
think
watch her.
anyone takes people's illness.
Oh, yes, they do.
They don't want you to get
stop
sick,
it.
Joe.
Yes, they do.
They
were
want you to get
upset that
sick.
I got healthy. That's one thing they didn't report on. The fact that I was negative 5 days later and working out 6 days later.
Well,
6 days after infection, I was back in the gym.
I'm glad.
Felt great.
I'm glad you do. I really
Me
am.
too.
I think
Thank you.
Most of the
I'm
people.
glad you're glad. You're a nice guy.
Most of the people I know, I think, would be glad that you. I don't think that there was any glee.
There's a lot of people out there that weren't glad. But my point is, You're working for a news organization. If they're lying about a comedian taking horse medication, what are they telling us about Russia? What are they telling us about Syria? Do you understand that that's why people get concerned about the veracity of the news?
The concern was, look, just the nuance part of this. And you're not taking a horse dewormer. I get it. You got that as a legitimate.
That's a great question. If you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna lie about a comedian taking that's the end of the clip anyway. But if you're gonna lie about a comedian taking a drug that's for humans, but they're gonna say that it's for animals, what else are they lying about? This does talk about their credibility. Like, if you're gonna talk about that, what else? Like, that's a bad look for CNN. And CNN did address it, right? I remember Dr. Gupta was on with Don Lemon. It was a stupid interview, if you ask me. You know, Don Lemon trying to dismiss like Joe Rogan. They also have other people talking about it too, like on what's that show? I think The View was also talking about it, and The View saying that Joe Rogan's a hypocrite because he sells masks on his website with his logo on it. Joe Rogan never said Bovid is fake. He just said that this is what he did to beat Bovid. So because he didn't go to your methods of beating Bovid by taking a shot, now he's supposed to be anti-Bovid or anti-shot. He just saying that this is how I did it. I did it this way. And it's funny too, because in the beginning of the interview, the doctor, he asked Joe, now that you beat it, are you going to take the shot? And Joe said, why would I take the shot? I got natural immunity now, which is better. And the doctor said, yeah, that's true. So it's weird the messages they put out there. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. That's why people do have a lot of hesitancy, because they talking both sides of their face. And when somebody talks both sides of the face, you don't believe neither side of the face. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna just believe what I want to believe. I don't want to believe you. And that's the issue right now. That's the issue right now. But this video is not telling people to take ivermectin or nothing like that. This video is just saying this got CNN looking crazy, in my opinion, man. This got CNN looking crazy. You got Dr. Sukta is sweating like a runaway slave at the border of the North and South. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this, I guess what, DC was the border? I don't know, because it's like right above Virginia. So I'd say DC. He like a slave in the DMV area. You know what I mean? Back then. But what's your thoughts on this, man? Oh, man, does this make CNN look bad? Or Joe Rogan was just stretching and being a bully and trying to get this guy to admit something that clearly he was uncomfortably didn't want to admit? I think this makes CNN look bad. It's got CNN looking crazy all over CNN's face. That's there for a crazy news network. I have not been a fan of CNN since the Bovid death ticket they had. That was very toxic. And, you know, I should be a fan of CNN because I live in Atlanta and CNN is right there. But clearly, I'm not going to be a fan of CNN because that Bovid death ticket on the side of the screen that they had during the pandemic. And people that scared a lot of people. It scared a lot of people. And it was like all programming and control. So that's my thoughts on the crazy news network, right? CNN. I just made the acronym just on the fly too. But anyway, man, appreciate your time. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. All right, man, till next time. Peace.